Hi, I'm Emily. I'm a home cook, and this is my channel, No Expert. Today, I thought it would be fun to do something that I have been wanting to do for a long time. I've had this tab open on my phone for about 3 years, and I thought, let's try it out. This is a ketchup cod recipe. It's cod with ketchup sauce, which, if you're like, ooh, hear me out. This recipe is from Food and Wine magazine. It's by a very famous chef, Chef Jean-Georges von Richten. And it's a cod and ketchup sauce, and I've never tried it, and I've always wanted to, and so today, that's what we're gonna do. Michelin star fish and ketchup sauce. Let's find out together. No? So this recipe calls for a 1/4 cup of ketchup, a 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar, a 1/4 cup of soy sauce, a dash of Tabasco, and 5 ounces of butter. And for this, my kitchen scale, which I talked about in one of my other videos, but which I very much like and is very affordable on Amazon, came in handy here because 5 ounces is not a stick of butter, it's a different amount of butter. So I used my scale. And now I have 5 ounces of butter. Check it out, look at that. Ooh, so weighed out. So correctly weighed. All right, let's move on. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just combine everything in here. So first we've got red wine vinegar, soy sauce, yum, yum, yum. Boy, we sure have eaten a lot of ketchup in this house in the last few years. 5 ounces of butter in there. And I'll start to mix this together and add my dash of Tabasco. We melt our butter, bring this up to a boil, and away we go. It smells tangy. Definitely tangy, and a little bit like sweet and buttery. Ooh, it's good. It's salty, and it's got like a little bit of like a refined alphagetti taste, if that makes sense. Pretty good. Sauce done. The next thing we need to do is make our vegetables. So what I'm gonna do for this is I'm gonna heat up some olive oil, and then I'm going to add my onion and garlic. There was like a dust fleck flying in the air. Cook them for a few minutes, and then add in what I have here, which is a bell pepper that's been chopped, a couple ribs of celery that have been chopped, and a seeded and diced serrano pepper. Once we have this all cooked down a little, I'm going to mix it with some cold ingredients, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. And we're just gonna cook this for like 5 to 6 minutes. This is super close on my face. All right, my vegetables are done, and now it's time for me to mix them together with the other things that go into the vegetable component of this dish, so to speak. Let's spread this out. And then to this, I'm gonna add 1 peeled plum tomato, chopped. I've got a teaspoon of fresh thyme. In there. 2 teaspoons of shredded basil. I've got 6 chopped green olives and 6 chopped Kalamata olives, both pitted, of course. A tablespoon of capers. And then the last thing, a pinch of saffron threads, which I bought just for this. How many saffron threads do you think is a pinch? Should I go for a whole pinch?
Yeah.
Like that? It's like a lot of saffron. It's like a liquid in there.
This little baby.
Can't be right. All right, so with everything in here, I'm now going to mix it together. And vegetables done. Next. I have here like 5 ounces of cod fillet. Technically the recipe calls for cod steak, but this is pretty darn close. I've got it salt and peppered on each side, and now we're just going to cook it. And then we're ready to put this whole cod and ketchup sauce situation together. So, olive oil into the pan. Looking for like a couple tablespoons. Cod in the pan. All right, now we wait, flip, and go. See you in a sec. All right, I reheated my sauce. I have my vegetable mix ready to go, and I have my fish cooked. Admittedly, probably a little overcooked. I think that the recipe was for a thicker piece of fish. By the time I realized it was overcooking, it had gotten away from me, so it's very flaky, but I am sure it will still be delicious. We're still gonna eat it, so I'm just gonna show you, because that's the truth. What can you do? All right, so to plate this thing, the first thing I need to do is put some sauce on the bottom of this plate. I'm plating. All right, and then try to choose the least offensively cooked piece of fish. Gordon Ramsay. I am not. And then we're going to spoon some of our vegetable melange on top. I'm honestly very excited to eat this. There was a moment there where it was a little touch and go on the fish situation, but I think that looks pretty delicious. Yeah, pretty damn good. I mean, execution, probably not Michelin star level, but recipe, very delicious. The fish is not an overpowering fish. It's very like delicate as like a white fish. It's not super fishy. And then the little vegetable sort of medley thing going on has like a little bit of a crunch because it is tender crisp. And then the sauce really makes it. The sauce really kind of brings that like umami from the soy sauce and like the richness of the butter, which you I think otherwise would be lacking here. Right?
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a little spicy. That Serrano is nice and hot. I'm not usually a big celery person, but here it works. I think it's honestly delicious. I would recommend this. I would recommend giving this a shot. All right, that was my take on Chef Jean-Georges cod in ketchup sauce. I thought it was freaking delicious. If you want to try it, I've got the recipe down in the comments below for you. And if you like this video, why not slap a thumbs up on it, you know? And, you know, if you wanted to subscribe while you're down there, no one can stop you from subscribing. So consider that. Thanks so much for being here. I'll be back with more videos sooner rather than later, and I'll catch up with you later. Bye, bye-bye, miss you already, bye.
Shoom, shoom.
Groovy.